Hey YouTube crafters, welcome back. It's Heather with Red and White Designs, and I have another album to share with you. So in my previous video I talked about a really good friend of mine and her parents' 50-year wedding anniversary. So that album was a folio that had all the grandkids and the great-grandkids in it, and this album is for the parents and the 4 kids. So I used another tutorial from Paper Phenomenon, and it's the Everyday Life Large album, and it's part of the EKC 17 Kit Club. And again, I had to make quite a few modifications for it, and I'll show you what I mean when I get into the album. But for the papers, I used a lot of just plain red cardstock from Michaels. This paper here is from Reminisce Wedding Day collection, and so just ordered some single sheets of that. We have a piece of chipboard here that says "True Love Stories Never End, Happy Anniversary." And sorry, I'm going to shake the camera a little bit, but this is a heavy box, and it's got plain red, and then on the back I did black because I knew that would be getting scuffed up a bit. Okay, so it opens like this. You just slide it apart. And this is the inside of the cover sleeve. Set that to the side. And the box has a flap here. And every member of the family got a tag to write a letter to the parents. And I stamped their names and put a picture on it. And then inside there is space for them to write a message. So those just go in there like that. And then at the bottom here it says "Happy Anniversary, 50 Years Together." So this album is large and it's heavy. So I put a pull ribbon in here so that they would not have to dump it out every time they want to get the album out. So they can just pull up on that and pick up the album. And this is what the inside of the box looks like. And this paper is some single sheets from Hobby Lobby. I believe it's a Paper Studio. So to the side. Oops. Okay, now here's the album. And as you can see, it is large. It's really full. And the reason for that is Kathy King recently came out with some video players that you could put into your mini albums. And when I showed them to my friend, she was like, "I want 4 of them." So I had to make a lot of modifications to this album to try and fit 4 video players in there. This is the front. On the spine, I just did red paper because I knew it'd be going into a tight box. And that's what the back looks like. And for this here, I just did a Martha Stewart punch, and I used a Spectrum Noir glitter pen to, or sparkle pen, sorry, to add a little shimmer there. And then we have a message here that says, "If you live to be 100, I want to be 100 minus 1 day so that I never have to live a day without you." And then when you open it, oh, let me show you this on the spines. So because the video players were thick, I had to make the gussets of the pages quite large in order to accommodate. And they're not really large video players, but you do need a little bit of a gusset for them. So since it was so prominent, I added some glitter on the spines of those gussets so that it would not just be a sea of black there. Okay, so when you open it, we have some more of that rose paper here. We have a photo mat here. And that's the back of it. And here's a picture from their wedding day. And then this is the first page here, and you have these half pockets that the tags can fit in. So we have a tag there and a tag there. Sorry for the glare. See if I can move that light a little bit. Okay, and then I stamped some stuff down here at the bottom of these pockets, and I just heat embossed them in white. And then here we have a large belly band, and I used another Martha Stewart punch here for the border and put some black ribbon. And then there's a photo mat in all of them. So here's one of the photo mats. And this stamp just says, "Love is what makes two people sit in the middle of a bench when there's plenty of room on both ends." And then it opens up, and here's the first page with the video player. So on this side we just put some pictures, and then for the video player, when you open it, it will start playing. So, you know, I'm not going to play their videos, but you get the idea. There's a little pocket here, and I just put a picture in there, and this is a die cut that I layered up and used some gel on so that it would have some dimension. And when you close it, it turns the video player off automatically so that it's not getting drained. And then here's some more of that glitter on the spine. Okay, so on the next page we have a pocket over here, but the album was so large we really didn't want to put anything in those pockets, so we just made that a place for really to show off some of the pretty paper. And then here's another stamp, another one of the tags. And then that's the back of that half pocket. And then we have another punched border here on this belly band with the black ribbon, and another photo mat inside there. And here we just have a space for them to add some of their own photos, and these are removable. So that goes back in there. And then here is the second video player. And we just love this paper so much, so I actually did some stamping and heat embossing there, and it says, "There are 3 things that last: faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love." And then we have some photo corners here. Here's the video player. And we just, I stamped this happy 50th anniversary and used some embossing powder on it, and this is actually some stickers here for the 50. So that's the second one. On the third page here, again, we have a pocket, and this is a die cut border here. And we have another half pocket here with the tag inside, another stamp. And then back here, we just put a sticker, and this is another die cut. And in this belly band, it's a different design again, and we have a photo mat. And there's that photo layout there. And this is another die cut word. And then here is the video player. And the pocket for the video player is there. So that closes back up like that. And here we have some more pretty paper and another stamp message. It says, "Grateful for all the ways you show you love me." And that one I just used some gold embossing powder. Another message stamp here, and another tag. And then in this belly band, we have yet another punch design here and another photo mat. And then here is the last video player. And some more pictures. And then on the back, we have another pocket with some really pretty paper. It says always and forever, and then another stamp message, my whole heart for my whole life. And then here is a photo mat in this pocket here. And that is it for this album. I hope they like it. I really think that they will. And I think those messages from their children they're really going to love that. So I hope you liked it. I am really, really proud of this album, and I think it turned out really nice. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe so you can see the albums as I create them. And if you have any questions, just leave it in the comments below and I will try to answer it. Thank you.